Episode 8 of the Hold It Down podcast. We're getting up there.
Not double figures yet, but
Not
we're nearly
yet.
there. We're nearly there.
Yeah, we are. We are nearly there.
Indeed,
You know what, bro?
8, bruv.
Episode 7, I enjoyed a lot.
Yeah, me too.
It was a really good little catch up we had.
Yeah, we were away for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good episode. It was a very good episode to record. I enjoyed recording it.
Yeah, it was very therapeutic for me too, getting a lot of things off my chest.
Yes.
You came with some great advice for me, actually.
Did I?
You did.
What advice did I give you?
You know, the advice for the shoulder, how to deal with the ex-girlfriend
okay.
being a filthy whore.
Yeah, okay.
We're leaving that one behind. No more hate in it, just positive vibes.
2024 vibes.
2024 vibes, like
I'm
I said
saying,
last
bruv.
time.
Listen, peace.
Yeah, brother.
Peace. That's all it's about, bruv.
That's all it's about. But what, go on, bruv. How you doing?
I'm very feel.
Feel. Do you remember feel?
Yes, I do. But
The
but
man
yes,
don't know feel.
They don't.
Oh
Fully don't.
man.
But yeah, I'm very feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. As English Frank would say, I'm better than better with a Beretta in my hand. So yeah, man's good. What are you saying?
I'm Brillienté, muy caliente. I knew I'd bring it eventually, cuz.
Yo, you've been waiting to drop that for time. Every episode we finish, you're like, bruv, I didn't say Brillienté, muy caliente, bro.
It's my trademark, bro.
It's your trademark, and do you know what? We'll come on to that at a later point in the episode. We'll discuss that later. But for the moment, we're currently in the introduction phase of this episode.
We
This
are.
is how it works. It's the Hold It Down podcast. It's episode 8 of the Hold It Down podcast. I want to thank everybody who has rode for us on a genuine pony thing for the first 7 episodes. It's still here, episode 8. Not gonna lie, bit of a tail off so far. The numbers for episode 7, they're not what we're expecting. They're not where it's been for the previous ones.
Yeah.
But it could be a slow ascension. Word to Maxwell. It could be a slow ascension. So what we're going to request is for people to go to the Hold It Down podcast YouTube page. If you're watching this, you're probably on there already. Watch the thing. Like the thing. Watch the other things. Like the other things. Even if you're not going to watch them, like them. But watch them too. It's great content.
Yeah. Genuinely, if you find us entertaining and if you tune in, you don't know how much it helps the algorithm, bro.
Are we really that entertaining? Should we really be doing this?
Where is this self-doubt coming from?
I'm just posing a question.
I don't think... No, bro. We are entertaining. Maybe, I don't know. But whenever I watch back our podcast,
Oh, I love it, bro.
I love it.
Yeah,
I'm
I love
laughing. I'm there.
Yeah,
You know?
that's because I'm hilarious. Sorry, we're hilarious.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
But this ego thing needs to stop, big man. The fuck,
Yeah,
bro?
true.
I'm fucking with you.
Nah, I mean to be fair, when we fuck's sake. when we first discussed this podcast, I proudly stated that I was an unearthed gem that the world needed to find out about.
You did, and that is on our Instagram bio too, Unearthed Gems.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you put me there with you on the Unearthed
Listen,
Gem.
I can't, you know what I'm saying? We got to hold it down.
Yeah.
I can't be doing that to my boy in the public eye.
Yeah.
In the privacy of the off-camera world, I will tell you, you know what I'm saying?
So
Dickhead and that, but...
you don't actually think I'm an Unearthed Gem.
Nah, I do, bro.
Okay.
I do. I think we are unearthed gems. I think what we're doing here is an unearthed gem, and when it becomes earthed, it's going to be mad.
When it becomes dug up from the ground.
Absolutely mad for the dunya. There's so many podcasts out here, but nobody does it like we do.
No, nobody does it like we do.
Nobody.
We've got our own thing, bro.
100%.
You know what I mean? And
don't know
I
how
believe in it.
I don't know how much we can back the fact that this is original and our own thing, but yeah, I hear it. Anyway,
Yes.
what are you saying?
I am good.
How was your week?
So, we have some occurrences. I mentioned last week there was a situation with some sex toys. See these, your boy has received them. They have come in the mail. They
got 'em back.
They're back. They're back again.
Okay.
Now, I haven't touched them since I got them. I brought them here with me.
Oh, God.
Yes, I have brought them here with me because I said last week, I'm going to keep the people updated and I'm going to do a sniff test on them. Why not do it live? Know what I mean?
So you brought here £500 worth of sex toys to do a sniff test on them because they could have potentially be used by somebody who you were with
Yes.
in a sexual manner.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I thought you would never ask.
I'm curious to know the answer. I'm sure the people them are curious to know the answer.
All right, for
I
the
cannot
man them.
believe that this is about to happen. I cannot believe that these are about to be unboxed and unearthed. These are not the gems I thought we were going to get unearthed, but
So, people, here we have the Gemini by the Love Sense. These are the vibrating Bluetooth nipple clamps.
listen, if the people them don't know, Alhamdulillah, I'm an Islami brother. You get me? This is all a bit too much.
Oh yeah,
for
he
me.
doesn't endorse any of this. This
Not
is
at all.
This,
Not
yeah.
at all.
The views
But
of Mike do not translate to the views of Amal.
please do say that. You say controversial shit sometimes.
Yeah. You gotta protect yourself legally, fam.
You get me?
Anyway. Gemini thing there. Boom. Alright, now we got the real thing, eh? The lush, the free. I'm sure if you man have ever, I know you man, bro. You man go on campsites all the time. You see these girls using these. You know what this is.
This is such a stuff for Allah territory.
It's a mad thing, innit? It's weird, but it's okay. It's okay. Look, everyone has a sex life. It's okay. You know what happens in the privacy of your own bedroom should never be disclosed. But I'm doing it.
You know,
I'm doing
Okay.
it. I don't know why.
listen, they're here for it. If there's one thing I found out, the Western world, my brother, is full of dogs. And these dogs are barking at their screens waiting to find out about this. So please, go ahead and sniff your devil's toys.
All right, which one should I start with?
I don't know, brother. Do you know what? Start with the clamps, because I think the next thing is a mad thing.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what kind of sniff or scent you're thinking you're going to get from the clamps, but...
I don't know. I also want to see if they're like disturbed inside or something.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what they look like as well.
Okay. They are, intact. Everything is looking quite, in place.
Them are big clamps, bro.
Them big, yeah.
Them are big clamps.
You need some big nipple for that. But, okay. I'm going to give...
No. What are you doing? Take them out of the box. Show...
No, but I don't want to touch them if they...
You got to sniff it properly, my brother.
Oh, fuck's sake. All right, say no more. Ooh, these are mad. See, if I was really a content king, I'd try them on, but...
Please don't, bro. Please, I beg you don't, man. I beg you don't.
All right, okay. We got the clamp there.
Oh, God.
I don't smell anything foreign. Okay. It's healthy. It's healthy.
Okay.
All right, so that's one down. Fuck, that's
Okay.
not,
No, my proclamation of fuck is just a bit more to the madness
To the
of
whole
this
situation.
The whole situation
Listen, brother.
is a bit mad. But you know what?
You're learning a lot about me these days, isn't it?
I respect it. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. The
Do you really respect it?
No, but the next one is the real thingy, as you described it.
Absolutely.
It's the serious one.
Absolutely.
So
Okay, let me
I'm kind of interested to
put these
see,
back in
because
the
that,
thing.
as I said, there's not a particular scent that would come off of this particular one based on where on the anatomy it
Unless
goes.
you got some sweaty tits, fam. But yeah, that's...
But then the next thing might be the kind of thing that has...
I'm actually worried about this one,
You're not, or you are?
I'm worried about it because this is the more like accessible thing. It's been in...
Real talk, is this the first time you've opened it since it's
First
come
time
back to
I've
you?
opened it since
You
it's
ain't
been
opened
returned.
it?
I ain't opened it.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted it for the content, bro. For you lot. And to ruin my whole future. Anyway. Okay.
What is that?
Okay. It's like this is a black holder bag.
Okay.
There's something
it's just a container.
inside it.
So
It's the manual. Okay, cool. Obviously, you need to know how to
Do you know what's mad? Manual. Control this thing like manual.
control this thing
Big
like
up, Zoo.
manual. I'm on a vibrato thing, bro. All right.
Shout out episode 7.
Cables there. The lush thing is in there. Let's take it out. Fucking hell. Oh, Lord.
Fuck's sake.
It's the moment of truth, brother.
Fuck's sake.
I'll tell you what. Do you know how I know this has been used?
Nah.
Do you know how I know this has been used?
Nah, man.
Do you know how I know?
How?
It smells like somebody has used disinfectant on it. It smells soapy.
I have like a...
I'm holding it.
Yeah, mad. I have this weird urge to want to know what your senses are sensing.
Just
No.
smell it, bro.
No.
Why not?
I refuse.
Bro, it's clean.
I refuse. The halal thing to do is to stop at the curiosity. Committing the action, step too far for me.
Mashallah, brother. Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. So I know what you did. Yeah. Got lonely. Yeah. Thought, oh, he left that there. I might as well use it. Oh, shit. Now I have to return it. I have to clean it. Yeah. Fucking dickhead.
Skip.
That's actually annoying, you know. That's disrespectful.
Listen, bruv, these are your problems, fam. I don't know what to tell you, bruv. These are your problems, fam. It's calm,
This is
innit?
why you stay on the dean and you don't do none of this mad thing. Real talk.
Nah, listen, bro, it's calm, innit? It's calm. It is what it is. So what? She used it, whatever, bro.
Yeah.
My recommendation, discard of the thing.
Nah. It's
Yeah, you're
disinfectant.
definitely not discarding it.
No.
Yeah, definitely going to use it again.
We're good.
You're going to use this with every sexual partner you have. Let's keep it real. You already told me that you can use it again.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They're clean, fam. If they, I'm gonna disinfect it again before use, but you know.
Do you know
Why
what? I respect it, bro. I respect it.
not?
I respect it. You want to add a little bit of spice in your life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we can't all be like these white brothers, you know, salt and pepper and that. Sometimes you need a bit
I've
of...
got flavor to me, man.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
See, you told me last week you didn't know I had this side to me. It's like a surprise thing, fam.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Little bit, yeah.
So that's out the way.
I asked you how your week was and you done a sniff test of sex toys.
Because I received them back.
Okay.
That's how my week was. Fam.
That's a madness.
That's what a part of my week. And
That's a madness.
what I'm gonna go on to, because other than that, it hasn't been riveting.
Classic.
Unfortunately.
Classic.
I wish I had more. Also, down in the comments, tell me if I should send that little segment where I was talking about my ex to her, because that might be funny. But yeah, anyway. My work search is going well. I have 2 interviews. One with a company I really like. They work on making satellites available to smaller corporations or people who need like satellite data. And I would be a software engineer running the back end for that. That ties in my astrophysics degree. That ties in my AI masters, and it ties in, you know, my software engineering capabilities. So, I pray for me, boys.
Sounds promising, bro.
Yeah, pray for me.
Sounds promising.
I'm trying.
I'll make dua for you, brother. Inshallah, you get it.
Thank you, my bro.
Is this the one with the mad thing?
The mad thing?
Yeah, the mad thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of mad.
This is the one with the mad thing.
No, actually, this isn't the one with the mad thing.
okay.
The other one's the one with the mad thing.
Okay. So this one's a mad thing, but the other one's a mad thing.
Yeah, but the other one's in Berlin.
Calm. Berlin's a city, bro.
Yeah?
Oh.
But if I leave, we can't do the podcast, fam.
Oh, is it not a remote thing? It's a...
Yeah, I'd have to go.
The amount of peas you're making, they can fly me out on a weekly basis. Calm.
That's true. We're not going to disclose that because Bursman is still needed.
Oh, yeah, wallahi, he's not got the jobs yet, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
bro,
come
I
on,
ain't got
come on.
nothing yet. Like,
Also-
I'm dreaming.
We're 7 episodes deep. This is the 8th now. The people will surely by now know that you're an idiot. And it's very likely you will not get these jobs. So please provide the bursman.
That's rude, bro. I'm offended.
The truth hurts, my brother.
The truth.
The truth hurts.
How's your week been, bro? Fucking hell.
Be emotional on that, bro. It's fine. You're not an idiot.
I'm upset.
Yeah,
If I was on my neck with this-
you've had an upsetting day today, I think.
I have. You know what? Last thing. Yo, Elizabeth line, yeah? You're on a dickhead thing. Reading, should go the way it should go every time. Sometimes you don't stop at... Why?
We'll put bleeps in because
We'll bleep it.
Yeah,
But why do you do this?
Can't be putting locations out there.
If it doesn't stop, it should be like Reading 1 or Reading 2 or Reading fast, Reading slow.
You're really just upping the bleeps here. I mean, it's still elusive, but you know, they know what direction we're in. People are very smart these days.
They're not.
They are. They'll find out.
There are a few smart people, and they're not targeting us out of all people to try find us.
Probably true.
You know what I mean?
Probably true.
Unless it's Mossad.
And I did call them out last week.
You did as well.
So they could be.
I was shook for you, fam.
To be fair, Mossad are not sitting there watching our YouTube videos. They're tapping our phones, cuz.
Yeah, but through that they find out everything we're saying, bro.
Turn the ting off, cuz. Might be coming for me. But yeah, you had a mic time journey.
I did
today.
I pulled a mic again.
Yeah. So what time were you supposed to be here, brother?
6 o'clock, bro.
No. What time were you supposed to be here?
Before 6 o'clock.
Yeah. What time did we discuss a few days ago?
5:30.
5:30.
Yeah.
What time did you turn up, Mike?
6:45. It wasn't my fault.
I cancelled important plans.
I know. I've apologized many times.
Disrespect, Mike.
I promise I wasn't trying to disrespect.
Disrespect.
I wasn't trying to disrespect.
It's cool. We will talk about this off the podcast. And if you come next week with a black eye, then they know why. Better than better with a beretta in my hand. Nah, it's blessed, bro. Is what it is.
I'm on a shook thing right now. You get me?
Large up, mob deep. But yeah,
Shook one spot.
is what it is, bruv. Is what it is. Yeah. Like, bro, listen. When we spoke about mic time, I let the people them know, and obviously you're aware that I'm fully familiar with mic time. You know, you sleep for weeks, and you're always late. It's fine. It's part of who you are. You sniff sex toys and you're late.
That wasn't like that's not like a kinky thing I like to do, by the way. Just so everyone knows, I just
it's not a common practice for you.
No.
Okay.
It's for content. Like, all right, you're just gonna spit. All right,
thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
I'm getting spun out, fam. Anyway,
listen.
Nah,
stop
okay.
stressing, boss.
Man's good. How was your week, my brother?
Alhamdulillah. I don't understand why people continue to listen to this because it's the same answer. It's just not riveting, bruv. Just not riveting. No, it's been alright. It's been alright, to be fair. I am back in the swing of life. I.e. like work and them thing there. Obviously holiday periods, bit quiet. Like back end of December was bare quiet for me at work. And it's been a bit of a slow start. But it's been good, bro. Back into work. All them thing there in the swing of everything. It's also the 17th of January today, bruv.
It flying by.
Bro, like...
I don't understand.
You see this aging thing?
It's crazy.
It's long, bro. But it's not. It's very quick.
The further you get, the shorter you get. It make no sense.
When you put it like that, it definitely don't. But yeah, it don't make sense, bruv. It don't make sense. But no, it's been good. It's been good. It's just getting back to routine, getting back to normality. To be fair, I craved this. Because I remember in that holiday period, at the back end of it, when I was like off work for a little while, I was like, I kind of want to get back to work now, just for the routine of it. I enjoy my job as well, but also for the routine of it, bro. Because I was going to sleep at like 3-4 a.m. Particularly when like my cousin was here and we were chilling or whatever, 3-4 a.m. and I'd be waking up at like, to be fair, not that late, like 10-11. But you know what I'm saying? It's I don't like that routine anymore. You know, when I was younger, I could do that, but I don't care for that now, bro. Sleep is important. Not that I get enough of it, but
yeah,
but it's important. So yeah, that routine is nice to have again. Other than that, what's there to report, bro? I played football last night. Lost. Very sad about that.
Oh, you lost?
Lost, bro. Very sad about that.
Fucking
we were 3-0 up.
No.
Popping the other team.
What happened?
Playing the ball about, popping the other team 3-0 up. We lost 4-3.
Okay, tactically speaking, now put on your
Horror
manager
show.
brain.
Horror show. I stood in the middle of that park telling everyone, calm it down, bro. We got 3-0 up by playing beautiful football, popping the ball around, playing around the other team. Next thing you know, we're 3-0 up. Complacency kicks in. People are out here doing crossfield balls, long balls from defence to up front. I'm like, yo. And this, for some reason, this always happens whenever I play with people who are...
Do the thing, fam. Just say the thing.
Us as non-professional footballers, it's the best way to put it. When we play some, I don't know, it's just a theme that I've seen. The complacency kicks in of like, oh, we're 3-0 up. But if we are, control the game, bro. We were rushing to get the ball forward and try and get in behind, score more. Chill out, bro. Chill the fuck out. We had a method to get us to where we got to 3-0 up. Now we throw that out the window and play long balls and people want to go up front and score, leave gaps in defence. Bro, like, come on.
Do you think it's overconfidence once you get that 3-0 up? You feel like, oh, I can ease off a bit. I can try be a sick guy and, try to show off my skills and
I don't know. I don't know. Not so much that, but just complacency. But, bro, if you talk about the beauty of football, the way that we scored those 3 goals and the way that you play and pop the ball around the team, that's more beautiful than doing a long ball and this and that.
Absolutely.
So, pardon me, listeners. I think it's just complacency, bro. It's complacency. And there's so many times during that game I was like, calm down, bro. Play the ball to the middle. Play out wide. Pop the ball around, bro. Why are we trying to do a madness? So yeah, that frustrated me. I finished the game and I was a bit angry, to be fair.
Did you swing for anyone?
No, I didn't swing for anyone, but I was having...
I know you used to do that back in the day.
I was having... sometimes I still do if people fuck around. You get me?
Yeah.
Don't ever fuck around.
He's a serious guy.
Wallahi, the most serious person you will ever meet. Hence why I'm doing a podcast on YouTube. But no, I was particularly when it comes to football, I don't like losing.
Yeah.
I really don't like losing. I get very competitive when it comes to football, and I hate losing.
It's the same with you and FIFA.
Yeah. But listen, I'm not gonna toot my own horn. I'm very capable of, being a realist. And to keep it real, I didn't play that well yesterday.
Okay.
I didn't play that well last week either. The temperatures were so cold, bro. Last week, it took me 20 minutes to warm my body up before I could even run normally. It was that cold. This one just gone not as cold, but still fairly cold. It took me ages to kind of warm up and stuff. But yeah, that was a bit upsetting. So no, I didn't swing for anyone, but I had words to say to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Rev. That was a bit frustrating. Other than that, life's a bit busy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Life's a bit busy. I got a lot of things going on in my personal life. Good things. Good things.
They are very good things.
Very, very good things. So outside of work and football and all the other non-riveting stuff that I would mention in previous episodes towards the back end of last year, there's a lot more going on, but alhamdulillah, it's very good things.
Very happy to hear that, bro. Very happy to hear that. All right. So I had an idea. I found a few news articles that I deem, out there, a bit different, a bit funny. And I thought we should go over them. I'm going to read them out to you because I want to see your reaction to them.
Right, man's bringing new undiscussed segments to the podcast. I'm here for it.
You're here for it, yeah?
Hit me.
You like that?
You know me, cuz. Can't think on my feet. Bring it.
Okay, so a football team from Martinique called Golden Lion made an 8,000-mile round trip to play in France against Lille for a cup. And they lost 12-0.
Where the fuck's Martinique?
I have no idea.
Sounds like
I think it's one of the
ratchet
islands that France own,
Okay, makes sense. Yeah. A French territory.
Yes, yes. So, do you have anything to add to that?
What a waste of
time.
mileage.
Yeah.
What a waste of fuel. what?
Just don't go, bro.
What deterioration? Why can't I say that word? That's the second time I fucked it. Can you say it for me once?
Deterioration.
Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Why does it feel like I'm saying it wrong?
I don't know.
Anyway, what bad impact on the world with your CO2 emissions?
Exactly.
For nothing.
Yes.
Pathetic.
As if you're going to win.
Golden lions, more like golden dickheads. No, I don't know what to say to that. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. I mean, look, for them, man, it's probably quite a day out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when if let's say United get drawn against Chesterfield in the cup. Chesterfield get to go to Old Trafford. It's a day out. They know they're going to get pumped 71-0, but it doesn't it doesn't matter. They get to go Old Trafford, take pictures and that. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. It's
So,
true.
you know,
Plus,
they
you get to face a top tier team. I bet they're looking at it like, you know what, this is a great experience. Even if we get fucking steamrolled, if we get rifled.
Yeah, and Lille is top of the tree.
I mean, you know.
Yeah. But good day
They're
out for
all
them.
right, isn't it? All right, next one. Famously, I have called out Joey Barton.
Yes, and the Zone Boxing have not got back in touch with us. Joey Barton has not interacted.
The only conclusion here is that you don't want it.
The main thing that I'm getting from this is Pulsey.
Yeah.
So, Big Joe,
Real talk.
come on, bruv.
Real talk.
Come on.
You want to talk all this talk?
You know what I'm saying?
Come back it. Yeah? Dickhead. Anyway, he continues his onslaught on female pundits, unfortunately.
Really?
Yes.
Man carried on.
Emi Aluko, you know her, right?
Eni Aluko, yes.
Eni Aluko, yes. This is what he said about her. She's clearly in the Joseph Stalin, Pol Pot category. She's murdered hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of football fans' ears in the last few years.
Listen, because I know what Joey's like.
Yeah.
Not that I know him personally, but what Joey puts out there. Bit of a racist.
Bit of a cunt.
He's a bit of a racist. He's a tad sexist. You know, that's what you're putting across, Joey. I don't know if this is true or not, but you can clear it up in the press conference when you're fighting Mike. This is kind of what he portrays a little bit. And Eni Aluko, as a black female, I'm sure is like, you know, the worst thing that Big Joe can think of. However, I've heard Eni Aluko talk about football.
I was gonna preface it by saying I don't think she's the best.
She's not good. She's not good.
Yeah.
She's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this little vendetta he's got going on, I think he needs to chill.
Do you know? Yeah, 100%. Listen, in absolutely no way, chill out, okay? In absolutely no way do I endorse what he is saying. However, as a football fan, if I'm watching, let's say, a Champions League game, and let's say it's TNT Sports or whatever, and you got Rio, you got, I don't even know who's on TNT now. Is it the same as BT? Pretty much. They still got Owen Hargreaves and them man there. But listen,
maybe
whatever it may be, innit? If I'm watching a Champions League tie, I'd rather listen to the likes of Rio. I'd rather listen to the likes of, I don't know, Joe Cole, Owen Hargreaves, whoever they've got, whatever. Some of these man, and not man as in just men, but you know what I'm saying, people who have been there and done that, I kind of want to hear from them. Just pause for a second.
Sure. And we're back.
Yeah, obviously, because like, I'm a businessman, I had to take a business call. You get me? Because as previously mentioned,
Yeah.
I'm a serious guy.
You're not a businessman, you're a businessman.
Come on. Big up. Astaghfirullah.
Alhamdulillah, bro.
Big up.
Whoa.
Big up, Hova.
Yeah, where were we?
Joey Barton.
Dickhead.
I agree. The only point I'm making is, when it comes to those big fixtures, when it comes to those certain games, now, I am not denying that there are going to be female pundits out there who can analyze the game the exact same way that the male pundits can. I'm not saying that, Eni Aluko is a bad example, but pluck any other name. Alex Scott.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that Alex Scott can analyze the game worse than Rio can, or that Rio can do it better than Alex Scott can. But when it comes to the experience of that magnitude of fixture, I want that feeling, that experience. A lot of the times when the pundits are there talking about the game, they draw on their own experience. So if I'm watching a Champions League final and Man United are in it, lol, then Rio's there. He's going to draw on 2008. He's going to draw on 2011. He's going to talk about the times he was there, what it was like, how Fergie was. Those are the kind of things that football fans want to hear.
Yes.
They can draw on those sort of
anecdotal experiences.
Exactly,
Yes.
exactly. It's not necessarily the analysis of the football, because let's call a spade a spade. There's not many fucking footballers out there who are now pundits who can analyze the game like a, to the T or some shit.
Like a manager could,
You get me? And the analytical side of it, I don't think you necessarily need that high-level football brain. You don't need to have played at the absolute top to understand the analytical side of football. But it's those real-life experiences that I, as a consumer, want to like.
That's what you're attracted to.
That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to see.
It's not like Rio Ferdinand's the best pundit in the world, but it's the experience he brings with it.
Yeah.
Now, you actually made me think, why is there a push for women to commentate or analyze male football? Why not just keep it the men, do it for the men, and the women do it for the women? Because when you do that, the women, they go to what they really know. They have the anecdotal experience. Alex Scott can talk about being at Arsenal,
Yeah. I don't know if it's filling a quota. I don't know what it is, but I think that's a very difficult conversation.
Doesn't sound difficult to me.
Yeah, to you it doesn't. But that's a difficult conversation because think of the potential backlash from that. Oh, okay, you want to do that in football. What other parts of society do you want to do that in? Okay, men here, women here. Do you know what I mean? It brings up a whole conversation which goes beyond football. And I don't think we're in a place in the Western world anymore where we can have that kind of thing where it's like, okay, you women deal with the women, you men deal with the men. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't have that. Unfortunately, we live in a world where quotas need to be filled. You need to have a black person, you need to have an Asian person, you need to have a woman, you need to have a trans cunt.
Can I ask you a question? Let's say we're in war. We're frontline soldiers.
Come on. Give it to me, Top G.
We're frontline soldiers.
Give it to me, Top G. Chat to me.
Here we go. Let me bring the thing. We're top-line soldiers. We're frontline, top-line soldiers. I don't know why I said top-line, but...
Come on, Cobra.
Yeah.
Cobra take.
You're by my side, yeah? Sniper right in my leg. I'm down. You're grabbing me. Take me back to the barracks, Carry me in your back. You're strong. I got chick next to me. I'm dead, fam. I'm dead.
Listen, there are certain gal that are stronger than me. There's certain gal that are stronger than you. There's bare gal that are stronger
but you're talking about literally 1 in a million. These are really tiny percentages. Gaussian distribution, statistics, the mean, the average. I will bang in any chick. I know this. I don't want to, but I know this. Okay? Don't cause the conspiracy again.
And I'm just saying there's a history there.
What? Now the conspiracy's there, fam. Now it's peak, fam.
No, I'm joking. He's never punched a woman in the face. Or any other body part.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. But yeah, do you see what I mean? Certain people are better at certain things.
Okay, but then you shouldn't discount the people who are good enough to do it. I think Alex Scott is brilliant.
If you can prove to me, in my example, that you can carry a 100-kilo man off of the battlefield when he's been shot and he's dead weight, calm. But don't get the job unless you can do that.
Yeah, well, of course, bro. You go through fucking army training.
Yeah, but even in army training, there are different standards expected of the women versus the men, and they still end up in the same place. This is like you said, this is a nuanced conversation, but we can't just fucking make everything grey.
Yeah, it's kind of what's fucked the world up a little bit.
Life, it's not like that.
Well, in some aspects it is, in some aspects it isn't.
Like, we were watching the documentary on the ancient Egyptians and how they used to drill into their skull to get the brain out, right?
Yeah, I don't even know if it was a drill, bro. They just went in through the nose with something and just
They
plucked the
pulled
brain
it
out
but,
bit by bit.
But analyzing that skull, right?
Mm.
It showed, oh, this part is thicker. There are literal physiological ways that we are different. And if you can't accept that, if you're making an argument,
I don't think anyone's disputing that. But that doesn't mean
it just trickles down into this fucking, like, everyone wants to be equal. Like, it's just, we're not. We're just not, bro.
Yeah, I get that. But look, this conversation varies from subject matter to subject matter. When it comes to your scenario, there is more scope to say that this person may not be suitable for XYZ.
Yeah.
In my conversation, it's very subjective. Or it's not in my conversation, but in the football topic, it's very subjective. It's like, do I like this person as a pundit or not? Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
There are some people who, probably don't give a fuck about the anecdotal punditry. This is the history of what this person has done in their life.
I don't think many are aware of the effect that the anecdotal experience has on them and why they're attracted to the person. You obviously know, but some people just watch it and they just watch it, right?
There's a lot of people who aren't aware of a lot of things. Dumb people in this world.
There are, and it's unfortunate that they have votes, but it's fine.
Yeah. Coming back to Joey, I think he's got a chip on his shoulder.
I
said this in our Christmas special when we spoke about it. I think he's got a chip on his shoulder. I think he's not reached the heights that he wanted to reach. Maybe as a footballer, as a coach, he hasn't. When it came to the media, he hasn't. And he has this idea that he is a journalist. He has this idea that he has some sort of voice that maybe needs to be heard. And maybe he has... Do you know what? Certain people need the kind of validation from other people. Joey Barton, I put in the bracket of like a Katie Hopkins, of a Nigel Farage. These people who have these quite outlandish, British, white, slightly racist, slightly sexist, old-fashioned views. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm okay with old-fashioned views. There's a lot of them that I agree with. But when it comes to being discriminative towards other people, then I don't necessarily agree with it. But he, to me, fits in that bracket. And he's seen probably the likes of Katie Hopkins. I guarantee you, he's bashed over Katie at least 2 or 3 times. He's seen the likes of Katie, he's seen the likes of Big Nige, and he's thinking, you know what?
I want to be like
these
them.
people are able to get their voice out there.
Yeah.
Why can't I?
Number one, I'll tell you why. You've never done anything of value. You played in the Premier League. Cool, fair enough. You were a decent enough player. You never banged like that, though.
He did, bro. He did. If you see the game for QPR against Man City, he literally punched people in stomachs. So he was banging. Sorry, carry on.
Okay, so...
You looked at me with so much disappointment.
You can do better.
I can do so much better.
You can do so much better,
I'm hilarious.
I know.
And I drop things like that.
But it's fine.
Yeah.
He's clearly angry that she gets more spotlight than he does. For me, that's what it is. He thinks he should be there off of his merit. Oh, the women are taking my jobs. It's like when the Americans say the Mexicans are taking our jobs. Like, you know what I mean? Don't hate them for it. You don't want to do that job.
Yeah, I just think he's a bit of a dickhead.
He's a cunt.
Yeah, I just think he's a bit of a dickhead.
So, let me continue this by calling you out one more time. Yeah? You are not ever getting off the hook about this. I'm going to keep coming for you. I'm going to keep offering you out. And the more that you ignore it, the more of a pussy you are. Yeah? I'm angry now. Leave the women alone. So yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Next one is a bit weirder. So we've got a woman with 2 wombs gives birth twice in 2 days.
I think I read this or saw this somewhere.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So there's 2 wombs and there's 2 cervixes. So like, I was thinking, how do you go about impregnating both? Do you need to do some angular, like you have to angle your direction of attack?
Listen, you gotta have faith in the swimmers. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are out here chatting about Michael Phelps and that.
But guns, like the bullets go like that, innit? So you make sure the shaft is like, it that way or this way, and hit the right cervix, hit the left one, then you got two.
Nah, but gal was unaware, bruv.
Or maybe on a gymnastic thing. Get M. Oren. Gymnastic. No, the pussy did.
Yeah, mad. Very, very mad. Yeah, I think you just gotta do your thing, burst, and let the swimmers Michael Phelps the thing, cuz.
Yeah, I mean,
they'll find their way, cuz. They'll find their way. It's
way.
like the fucking Fast and Furious when you got my man going this way and my man going that way, dead and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, one's going this way, one's going that way. It's fine, bruv. Big up themselves, innit, though. It'd be funny if one of them came black, one of them came white. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, shit. That would be crazy.
That'd be mad.
That would be mad.
Husband's there, like, doctor's telling him so. She's given birth. There's another one on the way soon. She has 2 wombs. He's like, rah.
Yeah.
I'm about to have 2 separate babies from 2 separate wombs. Comes out black. He's like,
you did a dirt, fam.
you been cheating, fam.
What do you do with her?
That's a
mad question.
That's answers that I can't say on
That's
public.
answers that we have to not.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're not gonna go there.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a serious guy.
All I'm saying is if it was...
Oh, for anyone wondering, it's called dicavitary pregnancy when that happens, and the condition is uterus didelphis when you've got 2 uteruses. So
sounds like a Harry Potter spell.
It does. And one last fact, 0.3% of the population have it. So 1 in every 300 women you meet has 2.
It's a lot more
than
I would have thought.
It's not, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Mad.
Very interesting. Do you have any further articles for me?
Oh, yeah. We have one more.
Going old school today. Handwritten notes and that.
Handwritten notes.
Come on.
Yeah, I had to be prepared. Okay. There is a woman who lives as a toddler, identifies as a toddler, and calls her boyfriend daddy. She spends her day sucking milk bottles and plays with toys. Now, they claim that this is a non-sexual BDSM kink. There's actually a name for it. It's DDLG, Daddy Dominator Little Girl. I just wanted to put that in there just so people can see how far in the dunya we are going.
I would say how little of the dunya we have left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not looking good.
It's not looking good.
Unfortunately.
Get your prayers in, boys and girls, because it's coming to an end real soon. Real talk, bro. Real talk. Like, what would you, bro?
What you get from
What you mean, bro?
I know. It's ridiculous.
Nah, man, I can't deal with these people, bro. I can't deal with these people. Like, what, this identifying thing has gone too far.
Yeah.
It's gone too far. Everyone's a UHO, bruv. Unidentified human object, bruv. I can't deal with it. It's long, bro. It's fucking long. Oh yeah, well, I'm a toddler. I'm a man. I'm a woman. I'm a man, woman. Shut the fuck up, bruv.
You don't want to.
You are what you are. You can't choose what you are, bro. You are what you are. You think man them who are born in famine countries, poverty, they can choose who they are? No, they get put in that state, bro. You are put in your state. You're born the way you are, and fucking live with it and shut your mouth, bro. No one cares about your little dickhead problems. Oh, I'm a toddler. Go fucking off, you stupid idiot, bruv. Nah, man, I'm angry, bro. I'm angry with this nonsense, bro.
Bro, I feel you.
So
When I read
stupid,
it,
bro.
I felt the same way. I was
Man
like,
said-
what the fuck are you doing?
Man said it's a non-sexual
BDSM kink.
BDSM kink. How does that even work?
I don't know. They're just like doing it when they're home alone.
Man said DDLG.
Yeah.
Dominating daddy little girl.
Yeah.
Do you know how fucked that is? That in itself, do you know how fucked that is?
It is a little bit paedophilic.
A little bit.
Very much paedophilic. It's not cool. Like, it's weird.
Bro,
Where are we going?
I can't deal with these people, man. Seriously.
There's little girl in it.
Yeah.
If you say that, anyway.
I can't.
I don't know if I should make you even angry because there's a related one that goes even deeper.
Listen, just go.
All right. So there is a woman that lives as a full-time baby. She sleeps in a crib, spends £230 a month on nappies,
Oh my god.
and she shows herself on OnlyFans. And there is a community called the Adult Baby and Diaper Lover Community.
I have nothing to say. Everything I needed to say is
Already said.
It's been said. It's been said. But this person needs.
And that's it for the news of the week.
You know, my wife texted me earlier saying, "I really admire your positive way and your positive mentality." You don't know.
You're positive most of the time, though. It's just these things just come and affect our energies, you know.
Bro, I can't. I just don't get it. Like, why everyone's got this fucking main character syndrome?
That's great way to say
Like,
it, bro.
everything is about me. I get to choose who I am. Nobody can. Bro, just sometimes be an NPC, bro.
Real talk.
Just it is fine,
Real
bro.
talk.
It's fine.
Real
Like, the
talk.
world doesn't revolve around you. No one cares about your pronouns. No one cares about nothing, bruv. Shut up.
It's self-indulgent, bro. It's literally just self-serving.
Do you know, I thought about this last week, yeah? It might have actually been this week, I'm not sure, but I rewatched after we posted the episode. I rewatched it on YouTube, episode 7 of the Hold It Down podcast.
Bad man episode.
Watch it. Like it. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Email us at holditdownpod@gmail.com.
That was wavy.
Yeah, TikTok, Hold It Down. No.
HIDCast on TikTok. Yeah.
And Instagram. Some of the things that we said last week, blue hair, pronoun, dickhead,
Yeah.
and some of the conversations that we're having now really don't fit in with the way society is programmed right now. And you and I may have a journey of the likes of, to a much lesser scale, Dit, and then man there. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the kind of thing where we might not be getting them Spotify deals. We might not be getting, you know what I'm saying, push like that.
Do you know what?
I don't care.
I'm okay with that.
Wallahi, I don't care.
I want to stay true to what I believe, and I'm not gonna lie to it, bro.
Wallahi, I don't care.
I'm not bending over for no one.
Come on. I don't give a shit,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
We're real, innit? And do you know
Yeah.
what? It's nice that we now have the opposite of it as well. This is this other side, this whole main character syndrome people has been pushed so much that we now, thank the Lord, have the other side as well, where people are like, nah, bro. Like, we're not having this, bro. Shut up. Like, I'm a strong believer of do what the hell you want, innit? Do what you want, bro. If you want to be a toddler, do your fucking thing. Don't promote it. Don't tell people about it. Do it behind closed doors. Don't push it down the throats of our children and teach it in schools and this, that, and the other. Don't confuse people. Just do whatever fucked up shit you want to do between yourself and don't harm other people, innit?
I couldn't agree more.
But don't be teaching my kids this nonsense.
No,
bro.
they don't need to hear it. In a way, it's like a mass, like, push of culture on everyone. You're forcing this new era of culture onto everyone's culture, literally forcing it. I want to keep my culture. I like my culture. The people in the Middle East, they like their culture. They don't want it.
Which is exactly what the Qataris said during the World Cup. Do you know how much backlash there was towards them? How much they were like, oh, we don't want pundits going out there. We don't want our TV crews going out there. We disagree with Qatar and this, that, and the other. And one of the heads of the state, don't know who it was, but he was a head of state or something of that ilk over there. And he said, listen. Oh, it wasn't him, actually. Because he was being quite political about it.
Right.
And he was just like, They were talking about, oh, if you're gay in Qatar, you can't walk down the street holding hands with each other. He said, if you're straight, you can't walk down the street holding down hands with each other.
Yeah.
What's your point?
Yeah.
He said, we have modesty in this country.
Yeah. We value different things to you. We have a different value system, and that's okay.
I think it was some sort of high-ranking official in an African country who, I loved this, by the way, and he was basically talking about homosexuality, and he was just like, listen, it's not happening in our country. It's just stay away, bro. Like, if you don't like it, fine, but that doesn't run in our country. But you don't have to come here and change that. You don't have to come here if that's what you believe in. Go do whatever you want to do elsewhere, but that's not how things run here.
Can you imagine the outrage if they brought Sharia law to us and they were like, yeah, you have to push this now? How angry would everyone be? You're literally doing the opposite. Stop.
Bro, man, them see a new mosque go up in the area and they're going to talk about Sharon law. Oh, they're bringing fucking Sharon law in there. Islamic ray guns. Do you know what I mean, bro? Just because one extra mosque has been built. Come on, bro. Like, I don't listen. I rate these men who are standing strong on their belief systems and saying, we're not trying to impose it on other people. This is just how we run our shit.
Yeah.
You don't like it? Don't come here.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
On your point of not being pushed by the mainstream like that, no Spotify deals and that, we don't want that, but I will tell you, there is a market for our kind of thinking, and it's massive.
Also, just on that, we don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to do the commercial burstment, that's fine, but just know that we are true brothers and we will stick to our thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you have a good product and we think it's ethically and morally sufficient, and you know it adds value to people, of course. But yeah, we're not. Yeah, fuck that. We're not gonna preach stuff we don't actually believe.
Did you see that Mike Righteous released a song called "Letter to the IDF" and Spotify emailed him saying we have to take it down because it doesn't align with our political opinions? Not, or maybe not to that wording, but it was like, we don't endorse like political commentary or something of that nature.
Oh, you're just being controlled, and free speech is gone, and you just can't.
Free speech doesn't exist, brother.
Bro, it never did, man.
Free speech doesn't
never
exist,
did,
bro.
Never did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're eventually you and I are gonna get sniped.
You know what? I'm a martyr. I'll die for it.
Yeah, I just need to make sure my prayers are up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dean up.
Maybe Umrah once or twice. And, you know what I'm saying?
Might need to book that soon, cause it's coming.
Real talk.
All right, this has been quite heavy. It's been quite heavy. We've been quite angry.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had an idea for a segment, but I have another one.
Go for it.
But if you have one, we'll do yours first, and we can get back to mine.
No, the only thing I wanted to speak about was Titi Henry on Diary of a CEO, because I think we wanted to discuss it last week potentially, but there was a lot going on. But yeah, that was a good episode, man. We shouted out the Diary of a CEO and Stephen Bartlett many a time, and it seems like the world don't fuck with us, Mike. Because Joey Barton's not getting back to you, Stephen Bartlett's not getting back to us.
I know.
Do you know what I mean? But listen, Steve, your thing slaps. Okay, it's good. We rate it. So congratulations, brother. Keep doing your thing, and inshallah one day, bro. You never know. You might see
one day.
us on there, bro. You might see my man here with us. You never know, bro.
You never know.
But anyway, the TT Henry episode was a very, very good episode, bro.
It was.
And there was a few sort of, I remember listening to it. And I was in a mood where I actually listened to it in the period where I was quite, I don't know, I was thinking deeply about a lot of things. I always do. But for some reason, I was very invested in it. And I started writing quotes down of things that he was saying that I found quite interesting. And I went through, bro, if you look at the notes page on my phone, just from listening to that episode, I just, quote, made me think of something, went on a fucking tangent about it, bro. In my own head and in my notes. But that was a very interesting episode to hear more about his life outside of the footballer. You know, just him and who he is and what his life was about. He spoke a lot about his youth and growing up, which I found very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. There's one thing that he said, which was one of the quotes I wrote down, which is, maybe I have a problem. Who do I turn to speak with? And I know that sounds quite like just a normal thing to say, but it kind of resonated with me for a couple of reasons. I think the main reason it resonated with me is I kind of noticed that within myself. You know? You know me very well. You know that I'm quite a private person. Even off camera, off mic, even despite how close you and I are, there's a lot of things that you probably don't know or didn't know, and then you're like, oh rah, like what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? But it made me think about the fact that I'm like that myself, but I'm then completely the opposite when I deal with other people. I want people to talk to me. I want to be like a safe space for people, which I found like very interesting. You know, I want people to speak to me. I want them to feel comfortable when they're discussing their issues. And I want them to feel like they've got somebody that's listening to them and somebody who will offer a shoulder to cry on, which I found very interesting. Yeah, I think speaking is very, very important.
Do you know what that reminds me of, actually? It reminds me of myself a lot as well. I want to be a safe space for people, but I'm not really the sharing type either.
Do you know why I thought that? Because in my head I was thinking, do I feel that same level of comfort at home? He was talking about growing up. In that particular time, he was talking about growing up and at home. He didn't really feel like he had that voice where he was able to speak to somebody. Who do I speak to when I feel that way? And that kind of resonated with me. That's the thing that resonated with me, was like, okay, I'm this person. You know, I love people to speak to me and feel like I can help them with their problems or just listen to their problems. And the idea of being helpful towards other people, I really love. But where does it stem from? Does it stem from the fact that I never felt that comfort either?
Yes, I was just about to ask
that
you
I
that.
felt like I couldn't talk to people.
I don't know if you want to delve into this. Maybe I can just speak about it from my point of view, but as far as I know, your father is quite old school, quite, you know, let's say strict in a way.
Yeah.
Right? So that's not somebody who you can go to and feel safe, because I'm only asking. I don't actually know this, but this is what I've inferred. For me, the same with my dad. I never really felt like I could go to him about those kind of matters. You know, who do I speak to? Do you know what really resonated with what Thierry Henry said on that podcast? It was, I go to school, madness happens at school, like, you know, I had a horrible day. I go home, mum and dad ask me, how was school? It was fine. Yeah. I will never, ever, ever, ever share. There's something about it, man.
It's because it's a culture. It's the way in which we're raised. And to be honest, I get into that point a little later on from a second quote that I wrote down of his. We'll come on to that in a minute. But what I thought about was, you know, do I feel that same level of comfort? No. I do more so now, but definitely not growing up. And is that the reason why I feel the way that I do, in terms of I want other people to feel that with me, because I never felt like I felt that. And it's not anything that's overt, you know? It's not like you try and tell somebody your problems and they say fuck off. Do you know what I mean?
No, but it's implied.
It's just the culture.
Yeah.
It's just how it is. And when I say culture, I don't mean Afghan. I don't mean Muslim. I mean just the culture of the household, culture of the family,
the
culture
environment. It's all
how
environment.
You're raised. It's environment.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It's environment.
Yeah, we struggle from the same thing, bro.
100%, bro. And it is really sad, bro, that some people are so aware of the importance of speaking up, but feel like they can't.
Yeah. I've tried to make it a point to reach out to my closest friends whenever I've been going through shit. Like, maybe 2 or 3 times in the last 2 or 3 years, I've had some pretty shitty times, and I've called on my friends when normally I wouldn't. I usually deal with stuff on my own. Like, with my shoulder, I didn't tell anyone. Like, I mean, that's a different thing. But when I do, like when I came to you that one time, I felt so much better after that walk.
100%.
After that walk, bro, I felt so much better. And it's about being vulnerable as well. Like, I feel like I'm afraid to be vulnerable with people because I feel like I'm going to get burned. You know? And I don't like feeling like that.
Yeah. I think you and I have probably discussed that before, where you do struggle with that a bit more. It's with me. It's so weird, bro, because I am such a heart on the sleeve person. I'm openly quite an emotional person. So it's weird that I'm also then in the same breath very private and very like, you know, some things I'll talk about, some things I won't. I don't know. It's a very very sort of strange thing, but you know, yeah, it's interesting. I love when people confide in me.
Yeah, I like being that
really
safe space for people.
Yeah, like, do you know what, nowadays, and you know, in the past few years, my brother has kind of said to me, like, you know, talk to me, like, tell me anything, talk to me, like I'm sort of here to talk to you and have conversations with you, and if you feel like you're going through something, come and talk to me about it. But I can't. Not anything. You know, he's like, you can talk to me about anything. I don't feel like I could talk to him about anything. Because it's not about what's been said now. It's about what's programmed within me from my youth. Yeah. That is the thing, bro. But in those impressionable and formative years, you observe like the behavioral patterns around you. And they program who you become.
Absolutely.
So he can say to me, or you can speak to me about anything, but it's hard, bro, because what you've seen and what you've experienced in the years that make you who you are now, it's hard to break that sometimes.
You have to unlearn it, and that takes it's very hard. It's a long process. And
I actually wrote that somewhere. Where is it? I said it's hard to break down that wall. It's not always, so he may say to me that you can speak to me about anything, but it's not always what you say, it's how you say it. In this case, it's not what you say, it's what you've learned, and sometimes it's hard to unlearn or reframe. I will caveat that with, although I feel like I'm doing it.
Yes, and I'm trying to unlearn a lot of the learned behaviors that are clearly induced by childhood. I don't want to say trauma, but in a sense it is.
It is, but the word has become so
it's
like,
way too much, right? It's way too much for that. But we're not alone, bro. We're not alone.
Of course we're not.
Do you know how many men struggle with this? And do you know what it is at the core of it? And it's a sad thing to even say out loud. Really and truly, not many people care. Not many people care about our struggles. No, not really. You know, and a lot of men feel that way, and it sucks, and that's why there's a crazy amount of people, men in particular, killing themselves, bro. It's because of this. Things need to change. They have to change. You have to be able to chat to man. Chat to me, yeah? If you're ever going through anything, chat to me. Real talk, I'm there, man.
I think those things change with time, and they change with people like you and I who have these kind of understandings, right? The key thing is, when we get to the position where we're able to implement that with our children, yes, we need to make sure that we don't fall into the habits of what we had.
No, but you're doing it because you want to be the safe space for people. You are going to offer that safe space to your children because you never had that. You know what I mean? And that's the cycle broken.
Yeah, 100%. I see it with my brother and his son have the sweetest relationship. They love each other to death, bro. And I know that my brother's gonna be a different type of dad. You know? So I see it, and I think all those people who have that and then can get to a place where they understand all of this, what we've discussed, hopefully they'll be
Yeah.
able to implement that with their children.
But it is looking up because there is this move. I think this is the generation. We are the generation. We are the generation to break that cycle. You know? I hope anyway. For the sake of everyone, because real talk.
There's a couple of other points
Go on.
that I wrote down from that episode. One was just a general point on his story. And the thing that it made me think was that it goes to show that no matter how successful you are, how happy you may seem on the outside, how much you have of worldly possessions and wealth and whatever, nobody is safe from those formative years. Nobody is safe from those childhood traumas. They will catch up with you.
No amount of money, no amount of surgery, no amount of possessions, no amount of women or men, if you're a woman, will mask that. You are literally, you're escaping.
Do you know what's really annoying? All of these points, by the way, because I was like streaming my thoughts at the time, I wrote them all down, and I have them in front of me as well. I transferred them over to a Google Doc, and they're written so eloquently, but I'm trying not to read them, so it's not coming across as well as I would want it to. It's very annoying.
Do you want to do a monologue? Shall I give you time for a monologue?
Bring back my old acting days.
By the way, if you want to see him act,
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up right now. I will fucking murder you with no hesitation.
With pride?
That was really good.
I know.
That was really good.
I know.
That was really good. The general point on TT's story, it was, for me, it was the whole thing of, it doesn't, and I've said this for ages to, I used to say this a lot, we'll bleep the name, this whole idea of, oh, you have this and you have that, so you know, you must be happy. No. How many fucking famous people kill themselves who apparently have everything, have access to all the wealth in the world and have whatever they want, bro?
Yeah.
How many of them off themselves? Because it doesn't matter.
It's a higher percentage than people that don't.
Bro, this fly has been flying around for time.
I mean, I don't know why it's in the studio.
Very annoying.
You know that Breaking Bad episode with the fly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Through the perspective of the fly.
Yeah.
Mad,
sick,
isn't it?
Innit?
Very, very mad.
Yeah, we need to fucking kill that fly.
The thing in particular that he said was, he was only ever seeking his father's approval. He spoke specifically about a game in his youth where he scored 4 goals. They won the game. He scored the only goals in the game.
6 goals.
No, it was 4. I'm pretty sure it was 4.
I thought it was 6. I heard 6. But anyway, 6
4
or
or
4.
6, whatever.
He scored all of them, bruv.
Came off the pitch. Dad's like, you did this wrong. You did that wrong. You did this wrong. You did that wrong.
Yeah, you didn't touch that well. Like you said, I won us the game.
Do you get me? Me and TT, we got an understanding, cuz.
Brother, the band them, they're on a Thierry Henry dad thing.
And it was interesting to hear that at this age, World Cup, Champions League, all the titles in the world,
Still there.
the only thing he still cares about is getting the approval from his dad. It does not matter, bro. It does not matter what you achieve in your life and what perceptions people have of you, of how successful and happy you are. It still comes back to that feeling as a child. People just want to be loved, bro.
Yeah.
People just want to be happy and they just want to be loved.
Yeah.
That's all it is, bro.
We all have an inner child in us and we suppress it. And
Bro, we're programmed that way.
And it needs love, bro.
We're programmed that way. We're simple people. We want happiness and we want our childhood desires to be filled. Love is all we want. That's how we're programmed, bro.
Yeah.
That's how we're programmed. One of the other things he said, my happiness and sadness was always through people. I resonated with that a lot. I feel like for a very long time. And to be honest, it still is the case. But for a very long time. I
still deal with that problem too, bro.
Yeah. My happiness and sadness definitely comes through other people. Definitely. But I've also learnt now for a while now that it's also very important to get that from yourself.
Absolutely.
Very, very important. Final thing before this absolute butchering of a section from me.
I think it's been really good.
I've not articulated myself the way I wanted to.
This is your perfectionism again. This is something you need to address, bro.
Maybe.
You know?
Struggles of first generation kids. Comes back to the point I was making earlier. One of the things, this is a quote from him. I got educated and my kids are re-educating me.
Ooh.
And this is a very short thing, so I will read it as I wrote it. Because
monologue time.
Come on. No, it's very short. Often, first generation kids have parents with a mentality of elder and younger and don't have this active thought that they can learn through their kids. Kids are there to be seen and not heard, obey and not challenge. Is this good?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not, bro.
How can you be so self-absorbed that you think you can't learn from a child? You're learning from being a father.
Particularly first generation. And he was first generation.
Yeah.
They weren't originally from France. They were from a French territory or whatever. But then they went over to mainland France and he was born there. And he was I think, he was first generation, bro. And this is such a first generation kid problem, bro.
I know.
I'm a first generation child. I don't fit in with the Afghans and I don't fit in with the British. When I'm with the Afghans, I'm British. When I'm with the British, I'm Afghan. Do you know what I mean? We all have that kind of feeling. But then we also have those parents where, and he mentioned this, bro, on the podcast, we came here to work. That's what his family said. That's what his dad said. Don't fuck this up. We came here to work.
Don't step out of line. Don't. If they send us back, it's over. You know?
That is the mentality. And because that is their mentality, they have the thing of, what do you know? You're a child. Do as I say. I think that's horrible.
Yeah.
I think that's horrible. You need to understand that your children are growing up in a more advanced place. They have access to a lot more things and therefore will very likely learn a lot more than what you have learned.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Different things. And you need to...
More up-to-date things.
More up-to-date things. You need to understand that you are going to have to relearn life through your children.
Very good point. Living vicariously through your children is very toxic. What I mean by that is, let's say you were an aspiring footballer but you never made it. Then you have a kid, a boy, you put a footballer at his feet, 2 years old. You've already forced you're living vicariously through him. You want him to be what you were never.
Project Mbappe.
It's not healthy, bro. People are individuals and I spoke about it on the Christmas podcast. These are the expectations we're putting on them when we bring them into this world.
Yeah, you need to allow them the opportunities. So yes, get them into football, but also get them into basketball, get them into cricket, get them into violin and piano. And
they'll get to an age where they choose.
Exactly. Naturally, they start phasing those things out. And it happens a lot earlier than people would expect. It would happen at 7, 8. Oh, I don't like playing the violin. I prefer playing the piano. Oh, I don't like basketball. I prefer football.
Yeah.
It happens naturally, bro. I do agree with don't let the ball drop and let them drop everything. You can't promote laziness and you can't promote, they have to have some sort of something.
Of course.
Interests and hobbies and things that will just make them generally,
Yeah, but there's a distinct way to do that. Like, create a good environment, a good positive environment where they can thrive. Yeah. And then, what?
So the fly is pissing me off, Ak.
Should I kill it?
If you can, yeah.
I can't see it.
It's fine.
It's not that deep. But yeah, create an environment for people, bro. And then let them thrive and let them blossom by themselves. Yeah. I am not going to force my kid down any kind of, especially with education, like, oh, you have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer. Oh, that's all I ever heard when I grew up.
Not gonna lie, I might have to Project Mbappe editing.
What's that?
So when you give a ball at the age of 2.
I mean, you can do it, but if your kid turns around and tells you, I don't want to play ball no more.
Getting punched in the face. What do you mean, bro?
We just undid everything we were speaking about, bro.
Yeah, well, this is what, Hippocrates and them thing there. You get me. Listen, Go
back to the Hippocrates episode, watch that, like that, subscribe, all of that good thing.
Right, I've got some questions for you, Mikkel.
Beautiful.
We've got quite a few, bro. Listen, big up you lot, man, because you lot are going ham on the anonymous thing.
Yeah, we got a couple.
And
after
I
the
did
last
request last week.
one. Last week?
Yo, we're not on our A game today. We're not on our A game today. We did request last week.
Yeah.
I forgot the L, and I've taken it. Can you just laugh at a single joke of mine this week?
I'm not gonna laugh at something that's not funny.
Fuck's sake, bruv. I've definitely taken the L. We did request. Thank you. Fuck's sake, bruv. I need this. I'm Chandler, bro. I need the laughs. Otherwise, my life is just nothing.
Your life force, you have to siphon the laugh.
It's nothing without it, bro.
Right. Okay. Let's go. Oh, hopefully this can bring us some laughs, bro.
Right. Last week, I did say that I really, I was done with the sexual immorality
Right.
of the people then providing the questions.
Yes.
We had a serious conversation about potentially shutting down the anonymous form because it was too much, Mike.
We did.
It was too much.
We did. Yeah.
We have some questions this week. There are less sexually immoral people.
So sensible questions.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely some more sensible ones.
Okay, I'm here for it.
And not so sensible ones. We'll go through it. We received a lot, and I've saved some in the bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But still, we have a lot to get through. So, Mike, what's a saying you say a lot? Now, I did say earlier in the episode when you said Brillienté, muy caliente, that might come up again later on.
I do say Brillienté, muy caliente a lot.
Yes, it's a great phrase.
Yeah.
It is a great phrase. And listen, I'm in many ways, in a lot of ways, I'm very good at being self-analytical. But in a lot of ways, I'm not. I can't think of an answer for this. Is there something that I say a lot?
Nothing comes to mind.
Right.
Yeah, nothing really
I don't think
comes
like
to
I have
mind.
a catchphrase. I talk a lot and I talk a lot of shit. But I don't think there's a catchphrase.
You do have moments where you find a phrase and you overuse it, and then it becomes a thing for a while, and then it just disappears into the ether to never be seen again.
Yes, it's the need for laughs that I have. That's the reason why I overuse it. But yeah, I don't know.
I say listen a lot. Unfortunately,
listen. Okay.
yeah, like listen.
Yeah,
I start off a lot of things with listen, and I'm trying to work on it.
it's fine. It grabs the attention.
Yeah, listen, bruv.
It grabs the attention. Yeah, do listen to this. Okay. So, would you say Brillienté, muy caliente for yourself? Is there anything else?
Brillienté, muy caliente. I've been saying it for years.
You've got others, I'm sure. I have as well. It's just we can't think of them right now.
I do have others. Maybe if I should have read the question beforehand so I could think about it, and I don't know.
We'll go with Brillienté, muy caliente.
Yeah.
And we should promote that. People need to listen to that. This podcast is Brillienté, muy caliente.
And that is the name of the episode. Just like that.
That could be that could be the name of the episode. Yeah, to be fair, we've not really had any. So this might be the one. Yeah. Question number 2, Mike.
Yeah.
Warm lighting or bright white lighting?
Changes with the day.
Yes.
Yeah. In the morning, bright white lighting. In the evening, warm lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I, with a passion, hate artificial light.
How much of a passion?
Not to the extent where I won't use it because it's quite necessary. Big up Edison and that.
He stole it from Tesla.
Cool. Man, not gonna get into them historical scientific beefs, cuz. There's more going on. Man, don't care about Nicola and Thomas. They can fucking sort it out themselves in the afterlife.
They're alright, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
They're probably scuffing.
In the graveyard. I hate artificial light. I really do, bro. I know it sounds weird, but I really do. I really do.
You like natural light?
I love natural light, bro.
Sources.
I love natural
big
light.
windows letting the natural light in,
man.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I really do like natural light. And yeah, it does sound weird, but I'm not a fan of artificial light. I understand it's necessary. I use it a lot. But if I had to choose between the two, definitely warm lighting. Definitely warm. The bright white thing, not for me, bro. Not for me. I like a nice little warm light.
Yeah. For me, I actually set it up so in the morning when I need, there are receptors in your eyes, like the bluer the light, the brighter, basically. The more it activates them, the more awake you get, the more alert you get, and then fixes your circadian rhythm. Big up Andrew Huberman. And then when the sun goes down, warmer light, so it doesn't disrupt your, you know, your ting, so you can sleep properly. Still not working because I sleep like a fucking idiot, but you know.
Listen, life is a journey.
It's a journey. It's a journey.
It's a journey.
It's a learning curve.
Next question for you, Matt. We're gonna try and crack through these.
Yeah, crack through them, fam. Let's go.
Because that's not even a phrase, bro. Seriously, not on the A game today. What is an object that motivates you?
An object.
An object. What is an object that motivates you?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. An object that motivates me.
Mine is.
The views expressed on this podcast. I don't know how to do the rest of the disclaimer.
Yes.
So we are.
You fucked up from the beginning.
I fucked it. I fucked it.
Listen, just move on. That's getting bleeped anyway.
It's getting bleeped. It's getting bleeped. An object that motivates me, you know, Lamborghini, you know, Ferrari,
Yeah.
you know, fucking chicken jalfrezi, you know, some tandoori boobies. I don't know, bro.
All about, bro. Tandoori boobies. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
You're a weird cat, you know. You're a weird cat. Yeah, some of these questions are thinkers. The ones that I've kind of left out for the other episodes are like big thinkers, so I didn't put them in because I knew this would happen. But that's it's the object thing that threw me off.
Yeah, threw me off a bit.
Yeah. I don't think any object motivates me.
I have objectives that motivate me.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
fair. But there's no object that motivates me.
Yeah. Putting an emphasis on being motivated by something superficial, material of this dunya, never gonna get you anywhere.
All I want in life is to be happy.
And that's not an object.
It's not an object, bro.
So
Yeah. So
thank you for the question, though.
When when was the last time you cried? Why and how did you get over it?
Last time I cried, I was on a massive come down from doing too much, and I had my heart broken. And my good friend here, I called him over. He came to have a chat with me. He sat with me for a while, and he made me feel a lot better. And he got me through it. So that's how I dealt with it.
Comes back to the conversation earlier, bro. That's what friends are for.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I'll always be there for you like that, bro.
I respect that, bro.
There's been a few times that you've called me, and that's when I know you need someone to chat to, because it's not really your thing to do so much. So that's when I know, like, you need somebody to speak to. But I would also like to think that, you know, the first time when you done it, you felt then that safety.
Yeah.
And then you were then a bit more able to kind of do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is good, and that makes me happy.
Yeah. I appreciate you a lot for that, bro. Honestly.
Come on, bro.
You're my guy.
My brother. Last time I cried, probably this morning. No. I don't think I've cried this year.
Yeah, we're just into it, you know.
Yeah.
It's still okay.
Yeah, but this is me we're talking about. I don't think I've cried this year. Again, alhamdulillah, life has been very good. I haven't cried much lately. The last time I cried was about Palestine, and I spoke about it on the podcast. And the time before that I cried was about Palestine, and I spoke about it on the podcast. They're the only times. And do you know what? Completely unrelated to this question, for some reason, it came up in the office today about crying. My colleague turned to me and and she said to me, as somebody who cries, she started a sentence off like that, and I was like, oh, okay, go on then.
Can I just say, go? I'll try to remember it. Go.
And then she just asked a question sort of separate to whatever. It was something silly. But what was my point? What was I gonna say? We just randomly started speaking about this in the office today about crying and stuff, which was very strange, and I don't remember what I was gonna say, but yeah.
Okay, what I wanted to speak about a little bit is that what she said as someone who cries. There's undertones of, judgment there.
I don't think so. She's a crier as well, I think.
But why do you have to...
No, but I also said to her, I was like, well, what a way to start a sentence.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You don't have to say it like
I don't
that.
mean like that and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, you don't have to say it like that.
Yeah, no, I don't. There was no ill intent.
Right.
There was no ill intent. There was no ill intent. But yeah, we spoke about that.
I'll still knock her out tomorrow.
The next one is interesting.
Shit.
Who would survive out? I'm not on my A game today.
Back on form next week, fam. Back on
inshallah,
form.
bro.
Back on form.
I am sorry, you man.
It's all good.
Man's not on form today, cuz.
It's all blessed, fam.
Man's out here like fucking Granite Xhaka in an Arsenal top, cuz.
World class.
Crap. For context, Mike once said Granite Xhaka's world class.
That is absolutely true. I did say that. I said he will be world class one day.
Do you see what I mean?
I was so wrong.
Do you see what I mean about delusional Arsenal fans?
So wrong. I mean, he wasn't bad. He did okay, innit? But I was wrong. I had no idea what I was talking about.
You still do. Don't. Fucking hell, bruv. I can't even talk. Anyway.
Get with the program, bro.
I can't. It's literally scripted in front of me and I can't get my words out. I can't talk. I am done for. This question is an important question. Who would survive an apocalypse and why?
You see.
Yeah. State your case, cuz.
You see.
State your case, because I know you're going to say you in it.
No.
State your case.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I do. You're on an ego thing, cuz.
You don't know that. You don't know that. See me. I am an abstract thinker.
Okay.
I know people, the second apocalypse happens, they're like, raw, I need to do certain things. I need to go shop. I need to loot. I need to create a tribe of cannibals and all of this and that. I will find a way to maneuver past all of that and find the safest place ever. I'm nifty.
Okay.
Self-sustaining.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I got science on my side. Scientific paper. I got downloads. You know? So, you would definitely survive in the apocalypse. I would die immediately. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I can't fight. I can't even make a fire. I don't know what I'm doing, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. When you were saying what you were saying, it just sounded like a whole load of waffle to me.
Didn't it?
Talking about I got downloads and science. Self-sustaining? Yeah, okay, well, you're going to eat yourself? Shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah. I tried to say it with confidence try and convince the people, but yeah, it's not me, fam. I'm not about the apocalyptic life.
Listen, don't get me wrong, neither am I. But I think out of you and I would probably... I'd probably survive.
You taught me Warfare 101, you know?
You know what I'm saying, bro?
If you want to subscribe to the course, it'll be in the Patreon. I'll be out in a few weeks.
Yeah, we need to jump on the
We're going to do the thing soon.
I think it'd probably be me, and the reason why is I think my Afghan blood will kick in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You did mention what Alexander the Great said about the Afghans,
bro. You don't want to mess with us, bro. Seriously, I think it's something within us, bro. And the longer my life has gone on, the more I've seen that blood come through. You know, I just feel like I'd get murked. But I feel like I'd get murked a lot later than you would.
Yeah, I'd probably be like one of the first to go. You know, knee dislocate, I'm on the floor. I try to run this all long, like...
Oh, yeah. If it's a running thing, you're fucked. If it's a running thing, you're fucked. It's game over for you.
Oh, shit, bro.
Might as well just call it a day, bro.
Well, right now?
Just in the off chance it happens. Just in the off chance we leave the studio, it started.
Ooh.
Just off yourself now.
Mad thing.
No, I'm joking. Next question, Mike. Should I stay or should I go?
Okay. Should you stay or should you go?
That could be taken in so many ways. That could be like a deeper question.
Are you thinking about suicide? Because if you are,
Get in touch with me.
yeah, we are here to talk. We will give you some sound advice.
Not even advice. Maybe advice.
Just a
but
shoulder to cry on.
Just chat to me, bro.
Yeah.
Chat to me. If that's where it is, do you know what I mean? Because that could be a deeper question.
But if you're asking whether you should stay or go from like the coffee shop, like that's down to you.
Either way, I think the answer should be stay. Stay in the world. Stay listening to this podcast. Stay on the anonymous form asking us questions. Hang about, bro.
Yeah,
all
stay
good.
here with
Stay
us.
here, man. It's all good, bro.
It's a safe
We got
space
you.
for
We got
everyone,
you. We got you.
apart from blue head people. If you got blue hair and you're cool, you might come.
Yeah, listen, bro. One of the Donnies from those scam beta videos that I got into in a big way has got blue hair. He's a sick guy, bro. He's a sick guy. Real talk.
I still remember your fucking accent last week, fam. That joke was hilarious.
Real talk. It's a serious
That was
thing.
so funny. What was it again?
I don't even remember, Oh, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face. Yeah, it's a great cuss.
I love it.
The next question was not a question. It was a YouTube link which I clicked on, and we got rickrolled.
We got rickrolled. Yeah.
rickrolled.
Yeah.
Yeah. But listen,
Good job.
bro, I ain't mad. Do you know how much of a banger that song is?
It's a banger.
It's such a banger,
I
bro.
like that song.
I don't mind getting rickrolled.
Yeah, Rick Rolls. By the way, you're living in 2005, big man. Come up with something new, like.
Very much so. We're back with the sexual immorality, Mike.
No way.
We're back with the sexual
That
immorality.
wasn't the last question.
No. We've got 3 more, but I think we're gonna end it with the sexual immorality.
I don't even have a water this time.
Nope. You might need it after this.
Okay.
This person has gotten in touch. I had an obsession with my jizz. Whenever I see it, I like to poke it and play with it. Even I tried to eat it once. I don't think this is normal. Do you have any advice? They're turning to us, Mike, for advice on their jizz obsession, which they like to poke and play with and
Listen,
on occasion eat.
you know what? I'm actually going to give an answer here. I'm going to give an answer.
Go for it, bro.
If you derive happiness from doing this in your own time, in your own house, in your own space, and you're genuinely okay with it, crack on. What do you want me to say?
Yeah,
I'm disappointed in you, but I crack on.
Yeah, I personally think you need help. But, you know, you said yourself, I don't think this is normal. I would agree. I don't think it's normal.
Yeah, and you're not gonna find many people that do.
Yeah, and you may also struggle to find a wifey with that kind of behavior.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many women are excited by the idea of men who poke and play with their jizz and eat it. So with that being the case, just fuck off, man. I can't deal with these people. Just fuck off, okay? Seriously, just fuck off, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, if you like doing it, do it. Just don't fucking do it anyway.
Just don't tell us.
Just shut up, bruv. Shut up! What a day.
We're back here again. So, again, thank you for joining us. Episode 8 of the Hold It Down podcast has been a blast. My brother here, I always enjoy sitting down chatting with him, letting you people know about my little escapades, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at HIDCast. The form will be in the description below as always. And email us, holditdownpod@gmail.com. And if you're on YouTube, you better fucking subscribe.
Please
like,
subscribe.
bell, everything.
And hopefully we're going to see you, man, at the top, bruv, where we would have forgotten you, but it's fine.
At the top, where we'll forget all of you, but also we'll see you next week for episode 9.
Yeah.
So,
Safe, innit?
bye.